I was doing my A-levels.
I was a water sports instructor.
Working in a gym and security for nightclubs.
Doing electrical installation work and then moved on to fire alarm installation.
I got a job doing tree surgery.
Working in an office.
School, doing GCSEs.
I was actually serving in the Royal Marines.
Did a bit of labouring for a while.
I did 2 years at college before the apprenticeship. I did electrical installation and engineering, and I sort of decided I wanted to do something bigger. I like the challenge. It's not easy work and it's quite dangerous if you get it wrong.
And it's something different, it's not a basic 9-to-5 job.
It's a fact of just being outside.
More practical rather than studying.
Working in teams, doing a bit of graft up the tower, element there.
The energy and utility sector is vitally important for the growth of the UK economy. We know that there's a shortage of skills due to a retiring workforce.
If we don't replace that population going off with new apprenticeships, new talent coming through, then we're going to struggle to keep the lights on in the future.
We want our workforce to reflect the communities that we work in. We try to keep the apprentice workforce as diverse as possible.
It doesn't really matter what your background is, everyone sort of helps each other out. When there's a job to do, everyone mucks in.
There's a variation of everyone all over the country. It's good to meet everyone from different areas.
I actively would encourage girls to. I think it's brilliant.
All sorts of courses, whether it's HV jointing or LV jointing, through their trade tests, do some demonstrating for them or just supervise them while they're practicing.
Working with a team, they do take you in. You're like a family. You get really hands-on in, the roles are spread out. The apprentices are normally the ones who are up there learning hands-on with one of the guys. You're not just left on your own. There's nothing you can't do when you're here.
They've restructured the apprenticeship this year so that we haven't gone on site yet, and the idea of that is that we get most of our block training done now.
There's college work and workshop work.
Soon I'll be going out on site, so actually out doing actual joints.
Everything we do is based around keeping us safe. Obviously we're working on very high voltage lines.
But it's really nice at the fact that I feel like I can go back to the team and actually be of use.
As opposed to just standing around and watching them and not knowing what to do.
So now they go out, they can actually do something, become useful, and they learn a lot quicker out on the tools.
The great thing with working with EU Skills and the National Skills Academy of Power is that they've brought the companies together.
We can, between us, develop something that is really unique but also really relevant.
It captures the right behaviours, the assessments are aligned so you get competent craftspersons, whether that's a lines person, fitter or a jointer.
We've also got National Skills Academy for Power. It has very much given us that flexibility and ability to grow and make things work for us as an organisation and as an industry.
It's fair to say that that's a credit to everybody involved in pulling that qualification together.
This is, I think, what I always needed to have done. Just wish I'd found the course at 17, not 23.
When you're with a good group of people like that you get on really well with, it just makes everything 10 times better.
It's a good feeling that knowing, let's say for instance it was a storm or you know, it's a really, really bad situation for somebody in a home and they don't have power to, I don't know, feed their children, or if there's a respirator, an older person that needs air or something like that, to be able to maintain that function for them, for them to be able to continue going on, feed the family, be able to breathe. Of course, that's a rewarding feeling. Who wouldn't want to, you know, feel like that?
Loving their job and the fact that they're getting a career, not just a job at the end of it, their career is what they were looking for.
I'd like to see myself pushing through being a linesman, then going taking some courses, getting higher up and having more responsibility.
Qualify as a cable joiner, maybe go into engineering.
I hope to stay with SSE, really like what I see.
I'll stay with National Grid for as long as I can. They're a really good company to work for.
Stay with the company, complete my training and work my way up the ranks.
Make my way back up into sort of management.
Become an SCP, so senior authorised person.
Get some work under my belt, which will be really nice, and then see where it takes me.
One day being able to give back, help other people that's been in my shoes, guide them along the way.
Be finishing my apprenticeship, passing out as a fully qualified linesman, and I'll continue working on the system until my time comes to end.
Don't let me wear the box.